Hello and welcome to Access Learning Zone, brought to you by me, your instructor Alex Headley. And in this Tech Help video, I'm going to run through a VB form builder on the web. So, we're in Access. We've got some queries and some tables, and we want to build a form. So you've got the form builder. You can go into design view and you can do all the usual stuff of adding the different controls to your form, setting all the properties. Now, this is useful. Obviously, it's very quick. It's a rapid application development tool, and it's got all of the powers that you'd expect. But say you were on the go, or you actually wanted to take a step back and not actually build it straight away. You just wanted to design for it. And I thought sometimes you can get into the nitty-gritty and start trying to kind of overdevelop it. So why not build a tool that allows us to do this without kind of getting into all the code? So if you go to pcresale.net, the tools site, you can see a number of tools I've built over the years. Look out for my other video for the VBA object browser. But if you go to the form builder and open that, I basically had the help of GitHub Copilot to build this, and I gave it a prompt to say build me a VB form builder. And it's done a pretty good job with some additional prompts. I'm going to go through what you can do with it now. So click on a label. As you can see, it puts a label on the form. I can drag that about. I can change the name of it. So I can say label first name. And then in the caption, I can say first name. You can toggle on different properties. So is it enabled and visible? You can change the height. You can make it bigger if you want. Make it bold. Add a shadow effect to it. Change the color. So all the things you'd expect in the Access form builder, but just on the web. Now I've asked it to give us the common controls within Access for forms and reports, even to the point of kind of subforms and things, but they're not fully implemented. But what's interesting is, although I didn't ask for it, it also generated a way to output this as code. So as you can see, there's a generate VBA button. If you click on that, it'll actually build a subroutine to generate the form. So it creates a form. It adds all the controls that are on the form. It sets the colors, and you've even got some buttons. So like if you close it, it'll say things. It pre-fills some event handlers as well, which is quite nice. And also I can kind of minimize all of these things. I added in an option to resize the different aspects of the form, and even made it responsive. So if we resize the page, you can see that it puts the form at the top and then splits out the other two underneath. There's a button to switch it so you can have just one row of the controls. You can copy the code to your clipboard, and what I've also done is if you save the form design, it'll actually save it as a JSON file with all the controls and the different positions that are on the form. So you could take it with you wherever you wanted. You can also export the VBA code. So because it's creating a BAS file or basic file, it's not too sure about that and thinks it might be bad, but it also outputs all the form code for you as well. So you can basically create something on the go and then import it into your Access database when you're ready to actually start developing. But you can resize the form, you can change the form caption, so student, it all updates. There's different formats, so you can snap to grid, which is pretty cool. So it just makes it fixed to it. I could probably add a grid onto it, that might be a good feature. It's got a little about box, and this was all made possible by an awesome library called 98.css. where you can basically style it to make it look like an old application. So this was a really fun project to do with Copilot, and I just kept asking it questions and giving it prompts and suggesting things like the resize options, and adding like a shadow property. That was a new one. I was trying to recreate one of Rich's forms for the blank tech help template, and obviously we've got the notepad aspect, and I wanted to add the shadow, so I just asked it to do that, and it added it in. So it's all just HTML and CSS and some JavaScript, and it builds a pretty cool little nifty tool. So yeah, if you've got any ideas for features or things you'd want added to it, give us a shout, put it in the comments below, add any notes in the forum, and yeah, see you next time. Thanks very much.